Hello everyone, it's Julie here at Big Lakes Dodge. Today I'll be showing you this 2024 Ram 3500 Limited Crew Cab Night Edition with 4x4. It has a 6.7 liter Cummins turbocharged diesel engine, that's the i6. And it also has a 6-speed Aisin heavy duty automatic transmission. We also have the electronic shift on the fly transfer case, the anti-spin differential rear axle, and the 4-wheel anti-lock disc brakes. But also we have 20 by 8-inch aluminum wheels, and it's granite crystal metallic on the outside. Oh, we also have that sport performance hood there. And opening this up, you can see we do have the power deployable running boards. They come out as you open the door. It's black interior in here with this white stitching. Beautiful. This is the stitching of the Limited, so very fancy there. And we have these soft cup holders in here in your door pockets, as well as a little spot to throw your phone. Looking in here, we do have our leather bucket seats, and they are heated and ventilated, and both front seats excuse me, are powered as well. So to adjust that has 8-way adjustable lumbar support. And then underneath that, we do have our jack compartment. So this plastic piece here pulls off to reveal your jack under there. And we have our all-weather floor mats. Looking in here, we do have our Limited badging. And then in here, it is lined with that felt liner. So if you're gonna throw your phone in there, it has a nice soft landing. And we do also have an interior light in there as well. Looking in our glove box, we do have our owner's manual, which is still sealed up. Everything that you need for information is right there. Some Ram logos, sorry. And then we have the consumer information for the truck, camper, loading, and then some little bits and bobs that you may need. So all that's located in your glove box. And then even after all that, there is still a little bit of extra room for your gloves. We do also have this little cubby here that you can throw things in. And we do have a power sunroof as well. So there's a quick look on the inside and the front. We'll look in the back really quickly here. So again, looking at our doors, we have our door pockets. These ones don't have the fancy cup holder spot, but there's still room for your drinks or snacks. Then we have our back seat pocket, so you can throw a map, a book, a magazine, whatever you want there. Looking at our bench, we do have a 60-40 split bench. And let me just step up here. In the middle here, it does come down to reveal a couple more cup holders, but we do also have some in that middle console if needed. And then these seats do fold up as well. Just show that quickly there. And this does, this little stand here does come out, unfolds. Then you have a flat space to throw things. So say you want to throw a flat screen in the back, it's raining, and you brought the truck, then you could throw that there and have a nice flat spot for it. And it folds back up easily. Underneath that, we do have our speaker system. So it has a 17 speaker system. It's the Harman Kardon brand, and we do have a subwoofer as well. And then again, under these all-weather floor mats, we do have our second row in-floor storage bins. So you have one on this side, and you have one on that side as well. I probably won't show that one, so maybe I'll let you have a good look at this one, because over there we have some boxes, but here you can see that there's lots of space in there. You can throw your tow straps, shopping bags, whatever you want in your truck that you don't need all the time but you want available to you. We'll look in this middle console here. We do have a few things here. So we have our USB-C ports, and then the second row is heated as well. So you can just turn those on there right beside your USB ports, and that'll be that side and this side as well. And below that, we do have a outlet. So this is a 115 volt outlet. You can plug things in there, and then we have this little cubby here. All right, so there's a quick look. We do also have a rear power sliding window there. And we'll go around. So this one, we do have a class 5 hitch on here, and we have the wiring system. It does also have the 5th wheel and gooseneck prep package. We do also have the protection group on there, so we got the skid plate package, and there's our hitch. We do also have a dampened tailgate, so when you open it up here, it does come down nice and slowly. It's not going to fall on you. And then we have that spray and bed liner, so it's nice and protected. Don't have to worry about that. We do also have an outlet back here. So that one is a 115 volt or 400 watt volt outlet there. So if you need to plug things in, you can turn on that one. There's a switch in the front to turn that on so you can use it. And then we do have our backup camera there as well that you can see. Let's go on around to this side. And you can have a look here. So there's our fancy door, our running boards. And then we do have the back seat pocket here, not as easily accessible with these boxes here. In these boxes, we do have our 360 trailer camera system. So you can see all around your trailer, the setup for that. Like everything that you need will be in these boxes. And then we do have the heavy duty Ram cold weather cover. So just a few extras in here. And then on this side does fold up as well on our 40 split. And then we do also have this that unfolds. So here's a quick look at that. And then we'll go on into the front and you can have a look at more of the features in here. So it's got loads and loads to go over. There's our power seat. With the power seat, we do have the driver memory setting. And we do also have power adjustable pedals and mirrors. So there's the control for the pedals. And the driver memory setting can save those as well. So if you need to pull your seat back, but then the pedals are too far away, you can pull them forward and set that in your driver memory setting. As well as the mirrors. The mirrors are heated, powered, and telescopic. So they do come out, and the controls for that are located right here. Oh, as well as folding. So this is where you would fold them in. You click that button. They fold in on either side. And then looking down here, this is where you would see, we do have a few lights underneath that camera. I don't know if you can see it come on, but there's a little light underneath there. And so these buttons right here do control that. This one is for your left side, your driver's side. And this one's for your right side. And then we do also have the telescopic mirror, so you would select that option and then you can move it out as needed. And I'm just gonna pull them back in. All right, so that's where you would find your controls for your mirrors. And we have our power windows, power locks. This is where our driver memory setting is. So if you need to set that, you would click the S, set it to where you need it to be, and then click the setting that you want to save it to. Below that, we do have our automatic headlamp controls, and underneath that, we do have the switch to turn on the outlet in the truck bed, as well as our park brake located right beside that. It's just right here. Okay, now looking, before I go there, so there's the power adjustable pedals. I already went over that, but this is how you would adjust your steering wheel there. And then we do have the rocker switches on the back. Looking at our steering wheel here, we have lots to go over. So the cluster is an all digital cluster. So with that comes a few fancy extras. I'm just gonna zoom out really quickly. So to adjust our cluster here, we just have these buttons, and then you can scroll through the options. So I'm just going to scroll up. So there's our settings, our messages, our audio, our trailer tow, and there are a few more options there. So I'm just going to scroll right. You can see the trailer tire pressure system. Once that's set up, you can see that there, along with your trailer trip. And then there's your trailer brake again. I'm going to keep scrolling up. There's our off-road vehicle dynamics, so you can see the drivetrain, the steering angle. I'm just scrolling right. You can see the pitch and roll, and then back to our vehicle, our drivetrain. And then we can also have the navigation up on the cluster. So if you're in the city and you don't want to get lost, you don't want to miss your turn, it'll be right there for you when you're looking at your speed. Yeah, that's just a nice option. It'll show you your next turn. And I'm just going to scroll up. We're going to keep going. There's our trip information, trip A and trip B. Vehicle information, so our tire pressure. Then we go on to the diesel summary, so it has the exhaust brake, boost pressure, diesel particulate filter, our fuel filter life, and total engine hours. And our fuel economy gauge summary. Yeah, there's lots of options in this one. Your coolant temp, trans temp, and battery voltage, your oil summary, and then back to your tire pressure. And then here we can see our driver info, so our driver assist. So we do have the adaptive cruise control. So once you have that turned on, you can set how far away you would like to be from the vehicle in front of you. And then here's where you would set your cruise control speed, and you can see that up on the driver information screen there. And then we're back to our speedometer. So on the speedometer, you can have the all digital look, or you can scroll right for that analog look, whichever one you like, and then you can just leave it there. I'm gonna have it on the analog. Okay, another way to access those settings, if you don't want to scroll through, like click this 10 times, because as you saw there were 10 options there, you can just click this one and then it'll bring up this menu option, and you can just easily scroll through these ones here. Then this one does have the Bluetooth with the voice recognition system, so you can you would press the call answering button and hold that down, or if you're trying to answer or end calls, you can also use those there. We have our gear limits, and one thing I didn't mention was we do have another rocker switch on this side. So this one on this side, your left side here, that controls your tuning. On your right side controls your volume. All right, this one is a push button to start. When you do start up the diesels, they do have a preheat process, so it'll go through that, and then usually it'll get you to start it up again. And then below that, we do have our 4-wheel drive, so you have your 4 high, 4 low, and then you can also just have it in 2-wheel. Okay, looking over here at this big 12-inch touch screen, we do have our infotainment center. So you have your navigation and your audio right there, but you can adjust these widgets to whichever ones that you want them to be. Oh, I don't know what happened there. So you just click this little pencil here. Oh, it's thinking. Okay, wait. We're gonna click this little pencil. There we go. And now you can see all the options that you have to switch out those widgets. So you can select which widget that you would like, and then it'll show up here instead of whichever one of these ones that you choose to change. Moving on to our media, we do have Bluetooth, as I mentioned. Then we have that AM, FM radio, and Sirius XM radio. So there's lots of options there. And then this one does come equipped with that sound system, so you'll be able to hear your music very well. Moving on, we have our comfort. So we have heated and ventilated seats in the front, as well as that second row heated as well. And then we have AC, your front and rear window defrosters. And this one is a dual zone climate temperature control, so you and your passenger can have different temperatures. And then moving on to navigation, you can see the navigation on this big screen here. So if you're in an area where you're not too familiar with, you can see all of this here, and you can see your next few turns. I'm so sorry, my throat is just not it today. Okay, so you can also deploy your power side steps here, or have your mirror dimmer on, but this one, we're gonna be in this one for quite a while because there's quite a few cameras on this one. So along with the trailer 360 camera system that we have that's in the back seat right now, we do also have all these other cameras. So we have the 360 of the truck itself, and you can see all angles of that, as well as the back. Then we do have the rear cross path, the front cross path, just the front view. Then we have the rear camera, your truck bed, and then you can have more cameras set up as well. But we do have the driver's blind spot, which you can see there, and the passenger blind spot. What else? And then the trailer reverse guidance. So all kinds of cameras. You can see it from every single angle that you want to see it from. And then moving on, we do have the Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Alexa, all those capabilities, as well as the off-road pages and tutorials. So if my video, or if you purchase a truck and our little walkthrough with you doesn't explain what you need, we do also have those tutorials in there, along with the owner's manual, of course. And then below our, I didn't go over, we also have the climate controls along the side here, and we do have the lane management up here. So it is on at the moment, but if you click this one, then it will turn it off. That just lets you know when you're going out of your lane. Okay, now going down, we do have our trailer brake, our trailer steering, so this one you can steer your trailer from there, our tow haul mode, our front and rear parking assist, so that's just those parking sensors. If you want to turn them off, then you would just press this button here. Once it's highlighted, then that will be off for you. Our traction control and our exhaust. So this one does have the dual exhaust tips, I think. I didn't have a look while we were back there, but I'm pretty sure it does. Okay, and then below that we have more USB, USB-C ports, an auxiliary port, and then a place to put your phone. So there's a spot for 2 phones here. This one does have the RAM charger, so we have a wireless charger here. If you're putting your phone on this side and you want to plug it in as well, have it charging, then the cord just comes out the bottom here, and then it of course would go in there. And we have this little cubby here, a little cubby down here, and then an outlet down here. So loaded right up with all kinds of outlets and plugins that you'll need. Okay, and pulling out this spot here, we do have more cup holders, and you can close them up if you want it to look nice and neat and fancy. You don't need those. As well as a little compartment for your change and maybe throw some bills there, I don't know. But there's a little spot, storage spot there. And then we do also have the limited badging here on this beautiful center console. And when you open it up, we do have another USB port. Who would have guessed it? And this one is felt lined, so again, if you're gonna throw phone, papers, an iPad, I don't know, something there, then it's gonna have a nice soft spot to land. One thing here is I like that they have this metric system here. It's just something nice that they do with the space. And then we have even more storage space. So this does connect through here to this this below storage space as well. If you do want them separated, it does have a little divider here that you can just pop up. And then these little liners in here do come out too. If you need to clean up, you have a spill, you can clean that up easily. All right, now looking upwards. Oh, you can, for your rear view mirror, it does have the camera, a screen up there to show the camera, the backup camera, as you can tell, which is really fancy, I think. I haven't seen that before, but I'm still pretty new. Okay, and then we have our universal home remote, so you can connect that to your garage door or your gate, whatever you have there that you need to open up from your vehicle. Up here we have our controls for our power sunroof, as well as our rear view or rear power sliding window. And then we have our truck bed release, our interior lights, and the assist and SOS buttons. And there's a look at that sunroof there and our beautiful skies. What else can I go over? There's so much to talk about in this truck. Let me just have a quick look. So we do have sorry again. Let me see. Just look around. Oh, one thing I didn't mention is that this does have the remote start, so you're not going to have to go outside just to start your vehicle in the wintertime. You can remote start it, and we do have the tailgate release in there as well. It is a locking tailgate. That's something that's nice to know. We have the blind spot and cross path detection, ready alert braking. Ooh, the windshield wipers are rain sensing, so it can sense how quickly it's going to need to go. If it has some rain, it'll sense that. Yeah. Oh, we do have the truck bed lighting, so when you do look at your sorry, your cargo camera here, we do have the truck bed lighting in there as well. So if it's dark out and you're trying to look at your cargo to make sure it's not flying out, you can also have the lighting there so you can see it. Sorry, just having a quick look here. I guess that's basically it. Like, of course, it's fully loaded. Like, so if you have any other questions about anything, feel free to give us a call and ask. I'm gonna give you one final look. There's the inside, that beautiful interior, as well as the outside. There's a quick look at that there. Beautiful truck. If you want to take it for a test drive, come on down to Big Lakes Dodge. We'd be happy to help you out with that. Maybe have a coffee together. And there you go. See you in the next one.